All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we've got a teaser. Yes, a teaser, a hint for the Part 2 Carnival LR that is going to be coming for the Tanabata or TDC Celebration. Now, Dokkan did tweet this out. So it is an image with a date, a time, saying there is a video release. Now, up here in the very top, it does say event duration and content may change without notice. So my thought here is that this is the hint. This itself is the hint. And I don't think there's going to actually be a video. Okay. There very well could be. I could be completely off with that. But the fact they say that the event duration and content may change without notice makes you think that they're going to be like, oh yeah, we're canceling the video because it's a video that they're going to release. But instead, this is just the hint itself. If you're still with me, let's keep going. Basically, looking at this here, it is, like I said, a date and time, video release, big, bold letters here. At first, you're going to look at this and be like, okay, cool, we're getting a video announcement. That's what it's going to be. I don't think that's what it is. I think it's completely, entirely just an image to be a hint towards the next character. Now, if we look at a couple other things that some people are saying, so especially like Vinexus here. So went ahead and pointed out that as soon as they saw this clue, they were thinking of like some kind of promotional video or something along those lines for maybe Dragon Ball Super or, you know, Cell Max, things like that. Because I think we all know Cell Max is going to be the Part 2 character, right? Then he looked at a couple posts by a couple other people showing that, you know, this style is pretty indicative of Japanese films, teasers, cast reveals, for different types of movies, specifically for ones with the kaiju related style movie, right? So anything that's like big monster, Godzilla, King Kong, things like that, right? And I can see it, right? It is a very big, very bold kind of style here. Air Dokkan even does mention this as well, saying that he's like, reminds of a movie trailer for some kaiju movies. So I went ahead and I looked at it, and they're talking about how it's more prevalent in the Japanese version of the hint. So I went and pulled this up as well. Again, same thing, purity content subject to change without notice. They've got a date and a time, matches up with ours. And then they got the big bold letters here. Kind of definitely sticks out a little bit more, right? So I went ahead and I looked up some kaiju movie posters. I pulled some up here on Google. And yeah, I could definitely see what they're talking about. Like this right here, like these big, bold, like letters, you know, the kanji here popping out like that, the big, bold, you know, Godzilla, things like that. Totally sticks to me. And I agree that it definitely could be a hint towards that, some sort of kaiju. And who is the biggest kaiju that we know in Dragon Ball? Cell Max. Dude, Cell Max and his activation. It's definitely going to be a Cell Max character. I don't think we ever had really any doubt we were going to get a Cell Max character. There were a lot of breadcrumbs kind of leading towards it. One, I mean, we got Beast Gohan in Part 1. Who does Beast Gohan fight? Cell Max. Very, very kind of simple, like, deduce, being able to deduce that there. One thing a lot of people were really hoping for was an Orange Piccolo, standalone Orange Piccolo. I was really hoping for this as well in order to really help out Beast Gohan. Because a Cell Max isn't going to help Beast at all. He's not. He is his antagonist. That's really what he's there for. It's the synergy of the celebration, the good, the bad. I get it, but he's not really going to help Beast Gohan whatsoever. So it does kind of stink that we're not getting some sort of like Orange Piccolo or something like that here. But Cell Max, I think, is going to be very good for a lot of these extreme class teams. Extreme class type is like really eating good this year, like really good. But you've got a lot of very strong and powerful extreme class units, and you add a new Cell Max in there, and I think this guy's going to be like a devastator. Like, I really hope he is. I really hope he just crushes some of this content. I was looking at like his categories and things. So the old Cell Max we do have is Yellow Coin LR. So he's artificial life forms, super bosses lead. Looking at his categories here, he's not going to be on Metal Cooler's team, right? So Metal Cooler leading the Terrifying Conquerors, Power Absorption. He's got, you know, artificial life forms as like the secondary, but he doesn't have the other stuff needed in order to actually be on his team. So I'm wondering what Cell Max is going to lead, whether he's going to lead Artificial Life Form, whether he leads Uncontrollable Power, or whether he's going to lead Super Bosses. I think it's going to be one of those three. I think we're looking at those right here. I mean, he could lead Movie Bosses, right? Because Beast Gohan did lead Movie Heroes, but really rather him not. Because if we look at like Movie Bosses, I mean, the Golden Frieza Gogeta here was a good movie boss lead, still is a very good movie boss lead, so I don't really think we need to update that just yet. Super Bosses, though, is one we haven't seen an update for since the Goku Black Rose last year for GDC, pretty much 1 year ago, right? So I could see him leading Super Bosses. Really not that great of a category right now, but I could definitely see them doing that, basically because of this event here. The Climax Battle Superhero event is a 2-stage event. They've already released stage 1 with Beast Gohan versus Cell Max, and you're only allowed to use super types for this fight. Now, for stage 2, that they said was going to be released in the future, can only be attempted with extreme class types. So I presume we're going to be fighting a Beast Gohan. This was a big factor here to be like, yeah, dude, part 2, it's definitely going to be a Cell Max or extreme type character of some type, right? Whether it's Cell Max, whether it's Magenta into Cell Max, kind of like how Legends did it. We could see that as well. But we all knew Cell Max was coming. Like, there's so many things here that just point to it. A Beast Gohan, protagonist, antagonist type of celebration. This right here basically saying you can only use extreme class type characters for stage 2. Well, they're probably going to give us a new extreme class type character, right? So Cell Max is definitely coming for part 2. That's what we're looking for. This right here being our hint that he is coming. It is a kaiju movie poster style, boom, hint. And again, I don't think there's actually going to end up being some sort of video. I think that's why they put this here, because they're saying there's going to be a video. People are going to be looking forward to a video. So they had to put something in there that says like, oh, we could just cancel it. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen. We're going to get a post from Dokkan tonight. Either A, with a, cancellation, sorry, whatever kind of post, or we just get the animations. I don't know. They can do either or. But yeah, Cell Max is definitely coming. That's definitely it. Cell Max is going to be here. One thing I did see from one of our boys over on the Dokkan space as well. So Celtic Link, I do like what he did here and his speculation of this with the event duration thing. So talking about like the period of content is subject to change. He's like, I don't think we've ever seen this mentioned in a teaser announcement before, which we haven't, right? Because I think this is just part of their shtick to just cancel it and say there really is no video. Sorry, guys. But what he did say here was that not that we didn't already know Cell Max was coming, but what if that is the hint? They will change the reveal time and release him early, like how Cell Max was let out too early. I thought this was such a cool little concept that I want to throw it in here at the end of the video. That if that was to be a thing where they do actually release a video, again, don't think they will, but if there was like an actual video, Geppy's talking, oh yeah, we got part 2 coming up and this is it, and all of a sudden like alarms blare and he's like, what's going on? And all of a sudden, boom, we get like a video for Cell Max or something like that. I think it'd be really cool. It's like a little play on like Cell Max getting released early or Cell Max breaking out early. I think that'd be like a fun little thing that they did. Don't think they're doing it. Think it'd be very cool, but all this is to kind of throw something in there at the end to kind of talk about it, because I want to talk about it. I thought it was very cool. I thought it was very exciting. I like this stuff. So that is it. Cell Max part 2, without a doubt. There's no way we're getting anything other than Cell Max unless they decide to do some sort of like Magenta into Cell Max. Again, Legends did it. I could see Dokkan doing it. Either or is fine, as long as we get some sort of the big bad kaiju himself thrown into Dokkan here. Another Cell Max. Finally, I'm looking forward to it. I think he's going to be very good. I hope he's just an absolute powerhouse on that extreme class team, just to make it that much better. And I hope he's got a better leader skill than what I'm hoping. That way, maybe we can run him as like a leader for a lot of these characters. I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll find out once he's actually released. But until then, that's going to do it for this video. So if you guys did stick around to the end, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of this teaser coming from Dokkan. Do you think that this does point towards a Cell Max? Do you think it points towards something else? Do you think we're actually going to get a video? Or do you think it's exactly what I said? They're talking about a video as the hint, and there won't actually be a video. They're going to just say, oh yeah, video's canceled. Sorry, guys. I think that's the way it's going to go. You guys let me know your thoughts down below. And let me know what you guys think about Cell Max coming as part 2. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!